2.5 games out of the Western Conference playoff spot. He was in Bend, Oregon, wasn't he, when he shot this? Look at that, man, oh man.
Shot by Lillard and Steph Curry.
With Burks, Pascal, Cauley-Stein, Damian's lost to Dallas on Friday, so they come in with 2 consecutive losses with a nice number 11 right now in the Western Conference. Lillard with the drive. Here comes Carmelo Anthony, averaging 16 a game. Nice middle.
Warming up here, Harlan. They're just warming up.
We hope so. Here comes Carmelo.
Many years have we seen this from Melo, this mid-range game, a smaller defender on him.
But the 3 previous games is well over 50%. Drive by Burks. Nice play.
And then the pistol play for the Warriors.
Drive and Pascal defends. Here comes the rookie Little.
And here's the move by Nasir Little. Nice usage of that left.
On the wing, shot clock at 3, defended by Russell, and maneuvers for the shot. And D'Angelo Russell with a floater, got it, and into Cauley-Stein. And D'Angelo Russell with a floater, got it, and into Cauley-Stein. So have the Blazers. Doubled is Melo. Lee is on him.
That's beautiful.
And Melo. And it's a 14-12 Blazer lead. Dive by Simons. Up ahead, it's Little from Lillard. What a
Russell
side
now
is there.
0 for 7 from the field here.
Gary Trent at the other end. And Gary Pascal the other way. Russell in the middle. Underneath for Lee. What a pass indeed.
Transition, a little juke move, but it was the back cut by Lee. Wide. Hard work pays off.
Chris is in for Golden State. Mid-range. Alec Burks. Ahead it goes. Pascal was in the air and got it to go. And then they reeled back in Chris for a 2-way. Stan used to play here. Right side. Nice pass and a good finish.
Cauley-Stein on the bench. Actually by Gary Trent Jr.
Coming with the shot. Rebound Horde. Out to Lillard. 3. Was the first tray of the game. Burks. Chris. Markey. D'Angelo slithering and finding a shot. Got it. Finally. Shot clock at 7. Game clock at the same. And here's Whiteside with a great. The 10-34 Warriors, who have lost 7 straight on the road. Hard. And one of the top assist men in the league. Burks inside for Chris. To get it. Collected by Poole. Ahead to Chris in stride.
For Steve Kerr, you know, a coach that has had so much success, but the hard work that this team has put in.
Poole on the fly, gets in, and Horde. Boy, they're doubling Anthony every time they get it inside the
area. Simons with the nice cut to the basket.
Wasn't that a pretty play?
It sure was. Full team on the pass.
Inside Burks.
And lack of communication here. This should have been a switch with Little. Nice job.
Guarding Anthony. Stops on a dime and puts up that jab step.
This is just an outlier. There's the little chicken wing with that right arm.
Other way. Forcing the issue. And in the way. Forcing the issue. And in. Picked up by D'Angelo Russell with a floater inside. Damian Lillard gets it to. Here comes Russell. 3-on-2. The trailing Pascal will float in.
That team.
Significant. Lee the other way.
He thought he had a wide open lane, and they had all their guys.
Lillard defended by Lee with a little. Let's see here what they do tonight, though, because the numbers are short. Cauley-Stein. Nice. Stein trying to set a screen. Jordan Poole rejected by Whiteside. I want to say this as complimentary as I can, but the game, terrific. They double. Carmelo again. Whiteside is there. And
his best Moses Malone impersonation here.
How about the nice passing out of the double by? It's Melo. Whiteside there to collect. Put it. And Carmelo Anthony. It's Melo. Whiteside there to collect. Put it. And Carmelo Anthony. As does Curry. As does Klay Thompson. Weaving to get open a 15-footer. American Express halftime report.
What?
3. Lillard! He was in Bend, Oregon, wasn't he, when he shot this? Look at that. Man, oh, man. Melo. And off the rack, and Cauley-Stein was uncovered.
On the bench.
Here we go, starting the second half. And on With a move inside, and Pascal gets it to drop.
And Eric Pascal, that relationship and how beneficial that is for Pascal.
Down low. Little and back outside. Lillard with a
shot by Lillard and Steph Curry. We're talking about
picked up.
Good lead pass
to Burks, who sidesteps his way in and got it in his Blazer debut.
Wait a minute, we get to stay here all week?
Yep. Slam. Simons out to Lillard. Defense got off track, and that opened the Blazers ball.
I mean, there's not even a white jersey within arm.
And McCollum by his side. Carmelo. Another shot. Burks. Cauley Stein. Pascal. Burks. Cauley Stein. Pascal.
Twitter. He's not Draymond Green.
But developing a player like that is theirs.
Draymond's been able to teach him some tricks defensively when you're that undersized. Draymond's been able to teach him some tricks defensively when you're that undersized.
In November against Brooklyn.
What a
Good
pass.
feed to Whiteside. Team gets the
attention on the perimeter. Look at all the white jerseys around. A little dump down pass. Split here by Lillard.
Look at him drive. Look at him go.
Split here. Look at this. Chris is just a little bit late behind.
Put in. Burks on the perimeter. Hard screen by Chris. Nice shot. And that has been a change in direction for him. Lillard with another. Pascal. Oh, Chris. To Trent. Hazonia. It's a free. Between the legs. Out to Simons. Over to Trent. Triple.
Finally.
Trent. In. Up. Off. Up, down! Sign 2 on that break. It's Trent the other way. Horde. There's when so many starters are out, these kids play their hearts out. Anthony. There's when so many starters are out, these kids play their hearts out. Anthony. Back after a year off. Carm wing, shot clock at 6. Spins over Hazonia. Wow, what a...
Versus Hazonia. Knocks down the long.
Coming off 2 well-played games, actually. Here's a 3 by Russell.
Wow.
That was a great. Coming off 2 well-played games, actually. Here's a 3 by Russell.
Wow.
That was a great. Lillard for 3. Lillard for 3.
Any daylight coming off that high screen and roll.
Russell.
Look at
Up
this.
high for Chris. Made a gallant effort at it. Trent off the baseline. Simons wide open, free to fire. Lillard. Simons wide open, free to fire. Lillard.
And he knows what time it is. It's Dame time.
Toppin, 6.5 to go. Up and down by the Blazers. Lillard defending. Burks spinning. Cauley Stein. Russell trying to snake and does with the. Russell running triple. Wow! Russell running triple. Wow! D'Angelo Russell. Timeout taken by the Blazers. Here comes Portland. 2.5 to go for the tie.
Look how much daylight he has to get all the way to the rim. Cauley Stein.
By Anthony.
Oh,
Inside for the lead. Rejected. Number 5.
Lee thought he had a wide open layup.
Rebound. Cauley Stein. Pascal to the rack. What a jam. Rebound. Cauley Stein. Pascal to the rack. What a jam. Golden State leads by 1. Lillard into Cauley Stein. A rejection by.
Beautiful timing there by Cauley Stein. And they're going to take a.
Working on Burks. Dancing free. A 3. Go!
By Burks. I mean, there's not more you can do. And that's a clear 3.
And that
side that 3-point line. But did he create enough space?
ends of 3. No! Up and off by Burke. It was a long one by Russell. And then opening, he can't. It's off to Burks. Shot clock at 5. Lead of Pascal. Pascal inside on Carmelo.
This is what.
Inside to Cauley Stein. Run for Golden State to open things up. Up high and down hard. Their biggest lead tonight, 12. Lillard scoops it off.
Wow.
And their biggest lead tonight, 12. Lillard scoops it off.
Wow.
And Green, the drive on Melo, knocked away. Inside, Cauley Stein again. Lee is on Simons. His shot is good.
Simons to clear that space. Little freeze move, and yeah.
He'll try to tie it. What defense? Lillard, Trent, up and down. What defense? Lillard, Trent, up and down. Portland by 2, 8-0 run. Burks, what a shot!
12 from the free throw line. Look at this shot here by Alec Burks. Oh, here's Poole.
Poole with a 3 and a tie try. No! Boy, the degree of difficulty on this, amazing. For Golden State, and a hard-fought win for the Trailblazers, who...
Well deserved.